learners. So today we are going to talk about how to create and maintain a blog. You must have heard about blog, must have read many. So what is a blog? Blog is basically a word which is a short form of vblog. It's kind of a log. A blog is a web-based or internet-based log where we keep record of all the things which are happening. And people who do blogging are known as bloggers. And when we write something on a blog, it is called as a posting of a blog, and one edits one's blog quite regularly when one wants to share things with others. A blog is a discussion on informational website published on World Wide Web consisting of discrete, often informal, diary-style text entries. Posts are typically displayed in reverse chronological order, that is, the most recent post will appear first so that you have the latest of the information. In fact, till 2009, basically it was individual blogs, like everybody making their own blogs. After 2010, there was a sudden rise in multiple author blogs. So that enhanced the cooperative or the collaborative nature of knowledge. That is, all of us, many people who work or believe in the same field or same field of knowledge, we come together and write a blog so that the readers have the latest information. This was especially popular in the education field as well as in media, where many authors are coming together to write the blog. In fact, microblogging has also become very popular. As you can see, the Twitter. People Twitter, even the officials, government officials, or even the celebrities also do Twitter quite a lot. So if we look at the history of blog, it came in 1997 by John Barger. He gave the term weblog. It was a short form of log, and Peter Melrose, who jokingly broke the word as vblog and popularized the term through his blog peterme.com in 1999. Even Williams at Pyra Labs used blog both as a noun and a verb. That is, when you say to blog, it also means that you edit your blog or you post on your blog. And he devised the term blogger in connection with his Pyra Labs, the blogger product, leading to the popularization of this particular term. In 1999, Ivan Williams and Meg, they launched the site bloggers.com, and later, which was later taken up by Google in 2003. So what are the characteristics of a blog? If you look at all the blogs, mostly the blogs are textual in nature. When we convey something, when we are trying to communicate or talk to somebody, so they are primarily textual. It also have predominance of photographs. So it will be known as photo blogs. If it has a predominance of artifacts, then it becomes art blog. If it has predominance of videos, it becomes vlog. And if it has more of music, then we have mp3 blogs or also the podcasts. And when the blog is dedicated to education, that is as a teaching learning resource, they are popularly known as edu blogs, and edu blogs are one of the most popular genre of blogs. And we have already talked about microblogging. Microblogging is also very important, giving the latest informations about anything which is happening around in the world of knowledge. So what is the uses or the advantages of blog? The foremost use of blog is that it is a platform for creativity, for an individual or group of individuals to showcase what they have made, their innovation, their creative ideas. So creativity, exhibition of creativity, showing creativity to others is one of the major use of a blog. The other is when we want to share our personal information with others. So who will be interested in our personal information? Obviously, people who are in our circle, people who I want to convey my personal experiences, my feelings, my inner thoughts. So personal blogs is another area which is quite popular, but again, it is limited in circulation. It is also used for communicating or connecting with the customers. The business houses, they use blogs to communicate with their customers, to lure them to their businesses. So it is very effective, and they are supposed to be the most attractive of the blogs, because if they are attractive, they are coming up with the catchy headlines, then people come and connect to their business houses. Then when we use it for education, of course, then it becomes edu blog, and it is used in teaching learning by all. As we talked about edu blogs, a teacher can use educational blogs or the edu blogs for many purposes. The foremost being sharing of the latest and the new information. So through the blog, a teacher can always share the latest, what is happening, the new readings one can give, and the latest information or the updated information related to the teaching and learning. The teacher can also use it for interaction. A teacher said something on a blog, and the students who were not able to say answer in the class, they felt shy in the class, they can give their comments. The blog can be used as an interactive board. The another way a teacher can use it is using it as a website. A website as a LMS. You can give material as a blog, as a post, and students can read it. You can give new information, you can give links to the new readings, more references, and that is how you can use blog very effectively in your teaching and learning. It is like supplements, it supplements and complements your teaching learning activity. So for a teacher, blog is a technology which is very, very important. So, blog is a kind of website where you write on an ongoing basis. It is not like you have written once, you write once a month. It's like an ongoing thing. So, what you write about, you share information, you express your views, you reflect on certain things, reflect on what is happening in the society, reflect on the role of technology in teaching and education. You give the latest information to your readers. Whatever is happening in the field on which you are blogging, give latest information so that people come to your blog and read about it. It also helps in classroom management, as I already said, that you can give material and manage the class through your blogs. Then it can also be a learning portfolio. You can ask your students to make blogs, and blog becomes an evidence of their growth and learning. Say, when they started learning in your class, they did not know much about the concept or the content, and as they grow, these blogs become a evidence of how they have grown in their classroom or teaching and learning. And then of course it is also used for discussion. So blog being a website has multiple roles, and you can use for any one of them or maybe all of them. So blogs can be of many types, and one of the very popular one is personal blogs. As I already said, it is a form of online diary where the bloggers narrate their experiences, feelings, innermost thoughts with others. Who are the others? Who are interested to know about their personal experiences. Personal bloggers usually write about travel, their hobbies, their interests, and travel logs are very popular personal blogs. So, in fact, people are more and more reading travelogue before going for traveling in that particular area. There are others who blog about contemporary issues, random thoughts, and there are no rules, themes, or patterns for writing a personal blog. It is just your creativity, your way of expressing yourself. And if your style of expressing yourself catches the attention of the reader, you become a popular blogger. WordPress, Blogger, Blogspot, they are the popular online platform through which you can do blogging. Then there are collaborative or group blogs, where a group of like-minded people or group of researchers or workers who are particularly working in an area, they come together and maintain a blog for their readers, for people who are interested in that field. So as I already said, multi-author blogs, they're also very popular, especially in media. Small pieces of information are easier to read for people who are traveling or on the go, and that is why microblogging has become popular, and celebrities and politicians, they all do microblogging. Twitter is one good example of it. And as I already said, when the video becomes the predominant means of blogging, it is called video blog or vblog. Vblogs are becoming very popular with the rise of popularity of sites like YouTube. You can see people getting popular, people getting star in the world of vblogs, and that YouTube is full of that. Then you have link logs, a blog where you give links to various resources. These resources could be teaching learning resources or resources of any other kind. Like if you are traveling, then resources related to travel sites. If you are interested in healthy eating, then links related to healthy eatings. So a blog which is predominantly give you links is known as link logs. Then a blog where you have more of images, photo. It is a place to exhibit your photography skills, your talent for photography. Then it becomes a photo blog. Then, as I already discussed, a blog where teaching learning resources are shared, teaching learning information is shared, is known as edu blogs, which could be formal through an institution or could be informal via created by a teacher or an individual. Then we also have business blogs. Business blogs are basically created by business houses or businessmen. A business blogger will write in a way to attract customers. They will talk about the advantages of coming to their business. So it is a way of luring your customers and clients. Then you have professional blogs. Professional bloggers are those who do blogging online all the time for earning money. It is like a salary to them. Whatever they earn through blogs, it is like a salary to them. Each blog would need to have a potential for attracting large audience. So blogs which are read by large audience, large number of people, they will be producing lot of traffic and being good for advertiser and product sales, and that is why they earn money and they are the professional bloggers. Then you also have niche blogs. Niche blogs are basically when you focus on a small specific area like healthy eating, food blogging, weight training, poem writing, calligraphy. So these are the niche areas where people who are interested in calligraphy will only read that blog. So these kind of blogs are known as niche blogs. So you must be wondering how to write a blog. So let's discuss few points how to write a good blog. The foremost is that you should have good communication skills. Not the verbal communication but the writing communication skills. So but the three main things which are important while you write a blog is content writing. That is, your content should be sound. Then you should have a catchy headlines. The headline should be catchy. And the third is the type of the post you're making. So let's discuss one by one. The content writing. When you're writing the content, it should be updated and the latest content. Don't give old information. People are coming to your blog for the latest information. So it should be updated content. The other is the content should be all-time content, like evergreen content. It should be valid at all times. People should be interested to read about it at all times. And another area which you can write on is a controversial content. The controversial content is like issues which will generate controversy. People may have views for it or against it. So for that also blogs are. So you can encourage that also. The headline should be catchy. It should attract the attention of the reader. So headlines like the best thing which can happen, the top 5 things in the field, the latest in the field, no one can deny, sale, discount. These are the some of the words which catch the attention. The third point is the types of post, like how to write a poem, how to write an essay, how to work on Word. So, and then list type of posts like the top 25 websites in the field of education, the top 10 authors who sell like hotcakes. The question type. Do you know how to deal with delinquents in your classroom? So if you put questions like that, that becomes quite catchy. Then controversies. Do you think ICT is good for teaching learning in the younger children? So if you have these kinds of posts, it will attract readers and your blog will be popular. So when you keep these points while writing, it will be catchy or it will be popular blog. So when you start writing, you should have a central idea, a holistic picture, a complete idea. Then you start writing. It should be well researched. You should have all the facts in hand, and then only start writing. And in case a small piece is missing, you can always go and add it later. But the holistic picture should be clear in front of you. It should be well structured. It should not be like you are writing at one go on 2 pages and there are no headings, subheadings, no bullet points. So people who read blogs, they want it to be well structured, heading, subheading, points, so that they are able to understand the concepts and the sub-concepts. The writing style should be simple. The sentences should be small. The writing style should be lucid. So, and it should be communicated or a conversational style. And obviously it should be well edited. There should not be grammatical mistakes or spelling mistakes, because that gives a wrong impression or a bad impression to the reader. So you've written a blog, you're an owner of your blog. So as an owner or as an administrator of your blog, there are certain things you have to do regularly to maintain your blog. So what are these? Check and install updates. The latest information on your blog should be there. You must check for dead links on your blog. If a link is not working, it gives very bad impression to the readers. So please check it regularly. You take a backup. Taking backup is very important for a manager of a blog, for your blog. Then you update content and the theme. You should regularly update the content and the theme so that there is a novelty in your blog. There is something, it doesn't become monotonous. Then you must update plugins for your blog. You should also optimize the blog site so that it works properly and smoothly, and you must manage and moderate the comments and the discussion options. You should not let anybody use the abusive language. So moderation of the discussion and the comments is a very important function of an admin of a blog. So let us learn how to create a blog. So today we'll be creating a blog on bloggers.com. I'll be using my Gmail ID for creating a blog on bloggers.com. So if I go to I'll open my Chrome, then this is my Gmail ID. I'll just go to bloggers.com. Right? I already have a blog using this email ID, but I can use it for making more blogs. So I'll just go for a new blog. So this is the interface you get for creating a new blog. Then you write, I'll type OER for you, then address. Let's take OER since the name is this. Then I will not put a, then let's see if this address is there. Sorry, this is already taken. So let's take, I'll take W, this blog address is available. So I'll just create a blog. I also have to select a theme. So let's select a simple theme to start with, create blog. I'll click on create blog and now this blog will open. This is the blog. No, I don't want to use a domain name. So this is the blog. I'll have to create my first post. So this is the post. Let's see the post title, that is OER for you. So this is a place where you will get all types of OER related to your field of study. So as you can see, this is a text editor. So I can insert a photograph also. Let me see, I have a photograph. I'll insert, choose a file. Then this file, let's see. This is a file of a hanging bridge in Meghalaya. So I'll just add selected. So if I want to give a caption to it, add caption. This is a hanging bridge. This photograph was taken by me. So there is no copyright issue in this. Please be very careful when you are uploading an image or something. So this is how I want it to look. Then I'll see best practices, like you preview it. So let me see the preview. So this preview, this is okay with me, and you can see there are certain comment option is there, that is I have made it, people can comment on this. So I'll just go and publish it. So this is my first post. It feels great to have your first post. Then as you can see, published one, stats. Stat is a column where you can see the kind of traffic on your blog. So still, since you are making it, there are no views are available, but then this is the way you can track how many people are visiting your blog, and then if your blog becomes very popular, then you will be able to get all the information from which side of the world they are coming, etc. Then comments. So you can, since there are no published comments, otherwise if you want to, if there is an abusive comment, you can remove the content from here, you can delete it, you can add it into spam. Then earnings is when your blog becomes popular, then you can add Google AdSense, and that will help you in earning. Then pages. Pages is if you want to give some information which will always be there. It need not be latest, but it is some evergreen information, as we already talked, evergreen information if you want to give for learners. So let us create a page. So let the title of the page is OER. So the content I have already typed it. So let me take it from here. So I'll just copy paste it, right? And then if I want to make a link, there is a very good book available for basic reading about OER. So I'll put a link. I'll just place it, the link properly, link it. Then this is a basic reading on OER. Then web address, I have already copied it, then OK. As you can see, this is the basic reading. Then I can publish it, preview it, and then publish it. So this is my first page. Then if I want to create another page, let me create another page. Then I'll show you how to include that page in your blog. Blended learning. So I already have something written on blended learning. So I'll just copy from there and then post it here. Then again, if I want to insert a link, text to display will be basic reading, blended learning, and then web address. If I want to give, let me take from this link. I have already copied it here. Then put it here. Okay. So now this page also I'll publish. Now if you view your blog, these pages are not displayed here, and you want your pages to be displayed because then they can come as a header. So what you go? You go to the layout. Layout shows how the things will be arranged on your main blog. So this is where you can have, this is the header which is OER for you, remember, and then near that, below that, add a gadget. So I want to add the gadget of pages. So this is, where is it? Pages, I'll add, right? So now you can see home is by default. Then these were the two pages I created. I'll click on those, and I want them in that order. No, I want the OER to be before blended learning, right? Then I'll just arrange them properly, then save. Now if I want to see my blog, how it looks now, see, you can see if I click on this will be an OER, this will take me to blended learning, and I can go to this reading. As you can see, basic reading on blended learning, it will take me to that URL, right? So let's come back here. So this was basically the layout. We can make changes. If I want to add some gadget, by default about me and blog archive are there by default. If I want to add a gadget, it will be like, there are so many features, post, blog search. I want to add blog search, I'll save it, right? Anything else I want to add? I can add one more. Let's see, the profile, blog archive can also be there, followers, some images can also be there, the labels, the pages we have already put in as an header, then text can be there. Let's put something which is of use for everyone, that is Wikipedia. So save. Now save arrangement. We have made changes in the arrangement. We'll save the arrangement and now view the blog. See, you have it pages here, and then you have Wikipedia and search the blog. These are the gadgets. You can see this sign. So the sign shows that these are the gadgets. So if that was the layout. If you want to make any changes in the layout, we can do changes. If I want to add any gadget in the footer, let's see. I want to add what gadgets are available for the footer. Say featured post, blog search, profile, blog archive, blog list, subscription list, the feed, the logo, the contact form, the attribution, this is already added by default. Then you can report abuse, or let me just contact form, save. Now you view blog. So the contact form is there. So if you want the readers to contact you, that is added in the footer. So this is how you can contextualize or design it according to your likings or according. Then you have themes. So in the themes you have two kind of windows here. One is how you look on the website and how you look on the mobile. As you can see, both are same, but if you want to change the mobile one, you can go and change. These are the various themes which are available: Contempo, Soho, Notable, Simple, and there are many themes available on the Google. You can just go and use them and try them. Then settings. So this is basically the setting of the blog. Say the title there, if you want to add to description, the privacy, you want to be listed on the search engine, then the address, then if you want to link it to domain, which we are not dealing, then if you want to make it a multi-author blog, you can add authors, choose from contact, then you can add, then you can select. So she is added. Then blog readers, it is public. So if you only want it to be private, say within a closed group, then you can make it private only to blog authors, or you can make it private only to those readers to whom you will send the link. So all these things are there. Let me make it public only, then save changes, right? So now my blog have these changes saved. Then you have a reading list. Reading list is a list of the blogs which you like to go to, you read it. So you can add on these lists. So whenever you are blogging, you must read somebody's blog, you must comment on somebody's blog, and you must link it to those blogs, so that you have a community of blogs, and that is how people working in the same area will grow. So after seeing this, let us see another post. Another post is, say, on OER. I'll just talk about the term OER. Control C so that I don't have to type. It is very useful for teaching and learning. So I preview it. As I said, it's a best practice. Another post has come, right? Then I'll just go and publish it. So now I have 2 posts. If I go and see my blog, these are the 2 posts. The date is there, what time I have made it. Then if somebody wants to comment, they can comment here, they can subscribe to this. So this is how you can create and maintain your blog. This is the Navbar where you can see whose blog is this, through which account it is created. If you really want to remove it, let us do, then I will just edit it and off, save. So now you view the blog. So now there is no information. So this is how you can create and manage a blog on your own. Most famous blogs of 2019 are given: lebnol.org, which is maintained by Amit Agarwal, ustory.com, shoutmeloud.com, cashoverflow.in, Trackin. These are the Indian bloggers who are famous and they are listed as the top 5 blogs of 2019. Please go and explore. Today we learnt about what is a blog. Blog is basically an online diary which you want to use to share your ideas, experiences and inner thoughts with others. We also learnt about what are the various types of blogs, the uses of blogs, the benefits of using blogs, and then who will be interested in reading your blog. We also learned about how to write a blog. What are the important things we should keep in mind while writing a blog? Like the headline should be catchy, the type of post you're making should be good, you should have a central idea, the writing style should be lucid, there should not be any grammatical mistake, and you should start with, while you are writing a blog, you should start with a complete picture. It should have latest information. Then we also talked about how to administer a blog. So what are the things as an administrator you should keep in mind? And then we also learned about how to create a blog on bloggers.com. So I hope you will go and create a blog on your bloggers.com. Happy learning!